All right, before we leave Goodneighbor, I want to check out this hotel. Before we do that, let's take a look at this game I found in the scientist's office down there in the memory den. Grogneck the Barbarian game, huh? So what do we have? Find yourself in a worn but well-kept tavern. Oh, awesome. We have like an old school RPG going on here. Oh, this is cool. Well, if this is the type of game the scientist was playing, then she's pretty cool in my book. Okay, so let's see. Damage. Initiative 14. I don't know what that is. Focus 20. Funny little, an old school RPG. I wonder what game specifically this is taken from. I'm sure there's a specific one that this is modeled after. I wonder if maybe one of the original Elder Scrolls? Like original, like, you know, what was it? You had Daggerfall, I believe, and then you had Arena, maybe? I don't know, I didn't play the early PC games. Morrowind is the one that I think everyone really kind of goes to when they think of Elder Scrolls games as being kind of the first, because, you know, it's their first open world attempt. Is really the first of its kind as far as that goes. Kind of a 3D open world thing. They definitely broke the ice with that one, didn't they? All right, so we get to look at each of the followers here. Each one has their own thing. Thing to offer. Okay, you got, I guess this would be your caster. I don't know if he can heal and stuff like that, but let's see who to roll with. I guess my character, well, being a barbarian, I guess I would just be the warrior type. Focus, well, like I said, I don't know what all that stands for. I would assume kind of like mana, maybe, or something. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess we'll run with probably this guy. This rogue guy and this Bloppo dude. Dunno. Oh, wow, check this out. It's got the old 8-bit music going on, too. Let's see, you got a chapel here, I guess. You're in a house of such and such. If you require his healing. Oh, a place to come back and heal. Wonder if you actually spend gold to heal. Oops, I didn't mean to step back in here. Alright, so then we're gonna have little landmarks and stuff where you can, I guess, stop and get into fights or whatever. There we go. Yeah, I want to see if we couldn't find a fight. Alright, you face 3 goblins. Round one. Oh, man, awesome little turn-based. Huh? How cool is this? Bloppo flanks the enemy. I guess I basically brought 2 rogues then, huh? Basically. Not sure what focus is. Oh, that's your special attack, I guess? You spend focus with your special attacks, I guess. It would be either stamina or mana, depending on... Okay, that's probably what that is. And then each consecutive round, you gain a hit point back, looks like. Uh-oh. He's getting banged up a little bit, isn't he? Haha. Yeah, definitely spending focus on those attacks. I kicked his ass with that, huh? You've won the battle. Loot time. Find 15 gold in a spiked club. Very cool. I guess I'll give that to my companion. Always arm your companions. I don't know. I'm just messing around. One day I may actually sit and just play through this right here. This actually looks like my type of thing. Explore the nearby woods and stuff like that. Yeah, I won't bother you guys with too much more of that, but very cool, man. Very cool.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Oh no. I think that's the one who was going into the lounge.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit about this hotel?
Oh, why do they always have questions? The Hotel Rexford used to be a grand establishment. We even had guests that didn't throw up all over the floor. But now the only people who come by are looking for somewhere to nurse a hangover or shoot up chems. So, still want a room?
Who owns this place?
Mr. Morawski. Oh, you should have seen him in his day. This place used to be flowing with high-end chems, beautiful clients, and oh, the parties. But now he just stews in the back office and disgraces his parents' memory. I swear, if they knew how far he's fallen, they'd die all over again. So why don't you rent a room before I get worked up?
Tell me more about this Morawski character.
Oh, why bother? He's worthless. The other big names caught him with his pants down, and now he just has this ratty hotel. That's the way Goodneighbor operates. The strong make it to the top, until someone stronger kicks them down. Now, are you buying this room, or not?
Tell me a bit about yourself, Claire.
I have been working in this hotel for over 40 years, and this is not how I imagined spending my retirement. Now, are you done being nosy, or are you getting a room?
Gonna pass.
Then leave.
Imagine that. A dope hotel that degenerated.
You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken.
Can't imagine why.
What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment gonna be kind of large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
You gonna pay me?
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Are you gonna take the job?
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Fair point. 300 caps, plus beer. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Nice. Got some bonus caps. Something tells me if you push a little too hard, you don't get anything at all. That would be my guess. But hey, if you don't ask, well, you don't get paid. Apparently. So this is their chem lab. This is what this hotel's built on, I'm guessing. Come in here to get your dope and then rent a bed to sleep off your hangover. But yeah, this chem guy here, I think this is the one that was mentioned on the computer in the memory den in the lounge. Where he comes in high on one thing and wants to relive his memories of being high on something else so he can, I guess, do both at once without ODing or something. Well, like it said in the computer, he's dedicated at least. He's a fine connoisseur of good drugs, I guess, or whatever. I'm having no luck with this particular set of passwords. Yeah, we'll try that again.
Yes.
Top experiment, try everything. Secret to being a great chem dealer, personal experience, man. So I'm going to try everything. But chemistry is like science, man. Jet, that's what they call it, jet. I'm flying, man. Mentats, I feel like loquacious, and I don't even know what that means, man. Buff out. Punch through a board? Oh, yeah. Punch through 10 boards? Yeah. Punch through steel boards? Need to make some stim packs. Okay. Psycho. I had to get Rufus to rebuild this terminal. I was on the Psycho Eye and I was just typing and I just started punching the keys, punching and punching and... Okay. Well, I guess as long as he can cook his own stuff, he won't be stealing from anyone else to support his habit, right? Which is what it always eventually boils down to. Alright, so if I didn't have any hacking ability, there would be the password. I'm wondering if that's not there for pretty much all the terminals and doors. I passed that question before, and now I'm really thinking that's the case, where if you don't want to spend points on those things, you just have to look around a bit more. And you might find a way to get into some of the locked doors and terminals and stuff.
I just clean up around here.
Excuse me.
This place ain't what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
Right, it was just a dope den. It's always been a dope den. But you listen to a dope fiend, and in order to justify their existence, they'll look back on some previous days as being better than what they are now, and hope to return to that point when they realize, no, this is where it started and this is where it ends. Addiction is pretty messed up. Who's this?
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Are you from Vault Tec?
I am Vault Tec. 20 years of loyal service. And now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Well, you're alive.
Are there any other ghouls out there from before?
You mean crazy Kent and nothing bothers me, Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. but no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault Tec. He just left me there.
I'm so
Yeah, they don't care about
sorry.
anybody.
I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault Tec sales experience.
Huh.
Hey,
Send
you
him to
know
my
you
place.
could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Huh. I can do something with some sales experience once I can open some booths. Right? Open some sales booths and let him sell stuff. I remember him knocking door to door. He's where we did our special stats and stuff, and now look at him. Maybe help the guy find a ghoul girlfriend, or any kind of girlfriend, or something, or whatever.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
I guess maybe he'll be quest-related later or something. Usually named NPCs or involved in something or another. I'm just gonna walk around and talk to people before we leave. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot else to see here.
Hey.
You never know when you're gonna pick up a quest, though, either, so...
Hotel ain't what it used to be, but don't go shooting it up.
Damn. Is that how I come across people? I guess this would be my room. Wonder if you rent it. I guess it's just for a day. Probably just 24 hours. I'm assuming. Seriously doubt they're going to let you have the room perpetually for 10 caps. Don't know that I'd want to live in this little community anyway. I've got my own.
Looking for a room?
Hmm.
Just
This
trying
lady
to
at the
clean
desk
up.
ever sleeps. Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Glad I looked over here. Plus 5% XP when traveling with a companion. There you go. Level up even faster. Leveling up fast has never been a priority of mine in Fallout games. I always assume I'll get there. There's so much stuff to do that over-leveling usually seems to be more of a problem than anything. I'm in no hurry to get to where I know I'm going to be anyway. It's not like one of those games where you have limited XP and you only get so much and there's kind of a soft cap where you're going to run out of things to do and stuff. I don't think there's any limit of things to do here, or enemies to kill, or XP to be had anywhere.
Goodneighbor ain't good enough for ya? Go check out Covenant. Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Okay, had we not been to Covenant, I'll bet you that would have given us a map marker too. That's another thing, is everywhere we go seems to be a thread leading somewhere else. Just in case you hadn't explored there yet, to give you an opportunity to branch out and go see some new places and stuff. Now, I believe the State House was mentioned.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Right on, man. This place was mentioned in the Freedom Trail, right? Where we're supposed to be learning history of the Commonwealth.
Look, I don't like to brag, but I'm a lover and a fighter. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What you're saying is you want to fight? Not hearing anything else you're saying.
Too aggressive. They'll have a home ground advantage, plus our fighters are disorganized. When they aren't defending their homes, discipline and morale plummet.
So what? We just turtle up? That's not
You'll get
my
into trouble.
style.
It's your own damn
thing
fault.
that's not your style is
yourself.
losing, Hancock. Trust me. We keep the game defensive. A simple castle strategy will draw the mutants to us.
And we can knock them off slowly. I like it.
A new player in Goodneighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
A drama
Hey,
queen that takes
you
herself
ever
too
tried chess?
seriously.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
X-Raider trash. Keep your innuendos to yourself. Bust you in your face. I don't really want to hear all that crap. Whatever.
Too
Mayor
bad
Hancock.
about Finn. Gonna miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, like, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
Said no regrets.
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
Wow. You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Goodneighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Why does the Institute replace people?
Hell if I know. Mess with people's heads, control us from the shadows, or maybe they do it just because they can. No one knows where the Institute is, what kind of people they are, or why they've decided to engineer their own slaves. But there it is. Just to be clear, everyone's welcome in Goodneighbor. I don't care if you're a synth, ghoul, or even a super mutant, so long as you play nice. And let me tell you, synths still under the Institute's control don't play nice. Done talking about this. What else you need?
Tell me more about this town of yours, Goodneighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers, and that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
What else can you tell me about Pikmin Gallery?
Nothing. That's why I'm paying you to go out there.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Okay. Usual job pays 200, but I like you. So let's push it to 250.
You said things have gone quiet up there. That means extra risks to cover.
Cut the bargain and shit. You know what I'm thinking? You get the standard payout of 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
All right, all right, all right.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
He's actually pretty cool. I guess if you're going to have a bunch of unguided or misguided misfits who are wandering and going solo for a reason, and you gather them all together here, there has to be some kind of ruling hand. There has to be some sort of, I guess you could say law, or some kind of authority, guiding force. And so when he says that I'm the one running this place, I don't think it's really so much an authority complex. It's just the need for somebody to be in charge, you know.
Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Awesome. All right, we know a little bit about the Railroad from Fallout 3. Came across a place where they had apparently a deal gone wrong. They were trying to, I think, probably get an escape synth out and got attacked. It was like a train station or something. Railroad. Fitting, right? That lady that was on that holotape, I believe is the voice actress for the one that did like the priestess of Debella, amongst probably plenty of other characters in Skyrim, but that's the first one that comes to mind. I don't remember her name, but the one that you talk to in there that wakes you up and calls you a drunken lout and goes off on you for trashing the place with wine bottles and fondling the statuary and all that good stuff. Anyway, if you played Skyrim, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I believe that's the same voice actors. All right, well, let's go get Piper. I'll go ahead and get her back in the team. I don't know if she's either going to be here or she's going to be back at the co-op.
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Hey, Nat.
Selling papers is busy work, lady.
Enjoy your stay in Diamond City. Now, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that the mayor's a synth. Probably not. I think his secretary might be, but I think he knows a crap ton more about it than what he lets on. That would be pretty obvious. There's probably a something of a backroom agreement between himself and the Institute. They did have the Institute's main agent here with our son holed up here. They managed to get a house, which can only be done through the mayor's secretary, right? And the house was set aside for them, so that tells me Institute got their fingers all over that. Does that make sense? Like I say, I don't know yet. Obviously, I haven't been there in the story yet and dealt with the mayor and his secretary, but that's just more bad evidence pointing in their direction. Is that Piper? I think that's her.
Ugh.
Cool.
I'm not gonna leave the bath for a week after we get out of here. Nothing stays hidden forever.
Can I join you?
Not if I have my say.
Just saying.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Awesome.
Hey, you ever wonder... Oh, jeez. Sorry. Quiet here.
Go check on Dog Meat. Make sure he's still here. In the shadow of his little water tower. Got his own little dish and his water pump over there in his little house. Very cool, man. Yeah, I'll take care of my dog before I take care of people. Yeah, I actually probably will. Now that you mention it. Well, I don't know that I really want to take a nap next to this dead sailor, but I've only taken him out of this house about half a dozen times, and he just will not stay gone. Uh-oh. Sanctuary Hills is under attack. Let's go. Let's go help defend that. I was going to head to the Brotherhood of Steel compound over there at the police station, but we'll head to Sanctuary real quick. Let's see if we can't shoot something up. I hear one of my turrets going off. Someone's throwing Molotovs at my turret. Looks like. That's about all they can do, huh? Oh. Beat him into submission then. We got raiders coming down from up there by the vault or something. I hear more turret fire? I think so. I don't know. Doesn't look like a real concentrated attack or anything. Yeah, right? Well, tell you what, if the merchant's standing around here somewhere, I'm fixing to sell all that junk. Actually, that looks like my merchant fleeing for her life, along with her Brahmin. Yeah, it's going down over here, apparently. And one of my, it's like one of my followers jumped in the power armor. One of my settlers. Alright, that's cool. I don't think I had a fusion cell, or, fusion core in it either. I don't think I did. So apparently one of the settlers had one in their pocket or something. Well, that's fine if they want to run around. I'm not using it. It's all good. I'm thinking about trying to go down to glowing sea without power armor too. I think I'm gonna try that. I may go down to radiation suit though. I don't know how exactly irradiated the area is going to be. I mean, glowing sea, I think it kind of speaks for itself, like the lady said. I guess that's it? That was our big attack, huh? Alright, well, whatever. Let's go sell all that Raiders stuff that we just picked up. See if we can't get our hands on some more ammo. Well, none of the settlers are acknowledging that we fended them off. I got a feeling maybe there's still one raider around here somewhere. If there is, they're either glitched somewhere or something. I'm not going to go looking for them. In fact, if there's one raider and he can't do anything, then that'll prevent any more raiders from attacking for a while, maybe. Looks like my defense has held up well, though. I still have some things I can go do for the Minutemen. I think they've already, I think I have something to go to Greentop Nursery again. Oh, there's our Vault Tec guy.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah. What do you say? Want to work for me?
Oh, I gotta send them. Oh, probably because I'm maxed out on the number of settlers I can have here, I guess? I don't know. I'll tell you what, I only have 2 people at County Crossing, but I believe...
Oh my God, this is the best thing to happen to me since the worst thing to happen to me.
Awesome. That's nice to do something nice. I only have 2 settlers there. I've got some defenses, got plenty of food, water and stuff, but I was thinking about setting up a little, Okay, I just heard a bomb. I wonder what that was. Anyway, I was thinking about setting up like a little food and drink stand there.
Here's what I got.
For caravans coming through, and he could man the stand there and nice and quiet. Like I say, it might be hard for him to find a girlfriend or anyone to pass time with there, but you know, like I say, from a role-playing aspect, it'd be nice to do something nice for the guy. And you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to keep all this. Speaking of that, I think I'm going to go to County Crossing and drop a bunch of this stuff off. Except for the Raider arms and legs are kind of trash. Yeah, I plan on doing some more building there too. I'm actually setting up a rest stop there with even a little, it's kind of like what I would call an inn or whatever. Not like anyone's going to pay to sleep there or anything. And I'm thinking a caravan stopover. So just have a couple settlers there. I didn't even set up a beacon to attract any more people or anything. It says 3, but I know there's only 2. So I'm guessing it's counting the Vault Tec Rep guy. I don't see him. You guys see him anywhere? Yeah, see, this is like a little stopover here. Make sure I got enough beds. I've got, let's see, 1, and I think there's 1 up here. Yeah, it's 2. I don't ever count the beds that are already here, because I've gone to some settlements and they'll show red, and you can't really assign anyone to them. And even if you do, they still don't show up green, as if someone's actually sleeping in it, or I don't know. They seem glitchy, so I just make my own. That's fine. All right, so let's put up all this junk then. I'll come back and pass all this stuff out to the settlers eventually. Yeah, there we go. Cool. You know what? I'm just curious.
Hey. Where to? Sure. Take a peek.
$30 and $30. I don't think that's near as good as her whole set as it is. I was just kind of curious how it looked. I wanted to look at it on someone else. It's alright, I guess. Kind of cool. Cool merc outfit, but would probably go great on one of my settlers. Actually, you know what? Let me just get that back from her. That's cool. Like I say, it looks alright, but that's not a It's not what I want her running around in. Notice I gave her some stim packs. I gave her a dozen of them, and now she's down to 8, so she will use them on her own. I'm sure everyone knew that, but it's always a good idea to give your followers stim packs. One exception was, I believe, dog meat in Fallout 3. You could give him one. You could stop and in dialogue give him a stim pack, but I don't think he would use them on his own. Although he didn't need to because he was basically invincible. Dog meat never died on me, but well, no, I can't say that. There was once or twice where he would get like glitched and fall off a cliff or fall through the map. That had happened before, but it was just in normal gameplay and fighting. He never died. He was an absolute beast. I can't make any roofs, huh? I'd like to put a kind of roof overhang over this little guard station here. That's cool. I'll get around to it later. All right, well, let's go to the Brotherhood of Steel compound, and let's go check in with them. It's been a while since we talked to Dance and all that. Yep, looks like they got Brotherhood here, too.
These weren't here. Wait, are those Brotherhood markings?
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, it's cool to have Piper with me, too. Maybe she'll have some unique dialogue or something. Interesting to see her take on this. All right, this is where we'll pick up on the next one. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. Appreciate you watching. If you want to catch the rest of this Let's Play, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you straight to the playlist. All right, y'all take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.